Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Cardmaster Phoenix here, bringing you guys my Dark Magician deck profile for the October ban list. Well, actually the ban list was back last month, but this will be my, I guess, updated deck profile since I did have it as a 60 card variant using DMG and DMOC for Dark Magician Ground, Dark Magician of Black Chaos, Dark Magician of Chaos, and my bad. And of course I was running cards like the Dark Burning Magic and Chaos Scepter Blast, but eventually I just narrowed it down to this. So first off, of course, your standard triple Dark Magician. Of course, being the star of the deck, he will be in literally every single build you see for Dark Magician. Moving on, we also have 3 copies of Magician's Rod. This card, when he's summoned, he just allows you to search any card that specifically lists Dark Magician as card text. And then, if you activate a spell trap card effect by this card in your graveyard, during your opponent's turn, you contribute 1 spellcast to that monster and add this card back to your hand to allow you to research and just get back by your combos, etc. Moving on, I don't see this card used too often in builds. I'm also running 3 of the Magician's Robe. I just like this because it's a quick way to get out Dark Magician. During your opponent's turn, you can discard a spell trap card. Any spell trap doesn't have to list Dark Magician, it's card text. Special summon a Dark Magician from your deck as a quick effect, and during your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell trap card, list cards in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. However, you banish it when it leaves the field, and you can only use this effect of the Magician's Robe once per turn. Moving on, this is a pretty standard card, 3 copies of a Princess Illusion Magician. First off, very detailed artwork, very high definition, even by Waisho Pro standards. Very impressed. Very, very impressed, I must say. The way this card works is when you special summon from the hand, by discarding 1 card. When it's normal or special summon, meaning whenever it's summoned, period, you get a 1 Dark Magician instant monster from your deck to your hand during damage calculation. If your other dark spellcaster type monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard to give it an additional 2k attack and defense during damage calculation only. And this, of course, is a quick effect. Moving on to round off our monster lineup, I also don't see this very often either in any builds, but I'm running triple Palladium Oracle Mahad. I just really like this card. I figure it's an amazing addition to the deck. It just adds a good beat stick, or if nothing else, something to float on and kind of add some aggro to your board while you're waiting for your plays to come together. When you draw this card, you reveal it and then special summon it from your hand. If it battles a dark monster, its attack is doubled during the damage step only. Which is of course great against Chaos Max and other dark-based decks like Evil Swarms, you know, just stuff like that. If this card is destroyed by battle or a card effect, meaning whenever it is destroyed, you can special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand to the graveyard. And I just feel it's a really amazing card in the deck, and I'm glad I fit this. And honestly, I'm just very proud of this entire deck as it is my own version and my own take on it. All of these cards are my own design, my own ratios, everything. Moving on, we have 3 copies to start off with the spells of Thousand Knives. If you control Dark Magician, target 1 monster your opponent controls destroys. Your opponent controls and pop it. You just destroy instant monster spot removal. It's just great. I mean, really, it's just amazing. There's no reason you shouldn't be running this card in your deck. Moving on, we're running 3 copies of Dark Magical Circle. Of course, this card's going to be a triple standard in every build. When it's activated, look at the top 3 cards and reveal 1 Dark Magician, 1 Spell Trap that specifically lists its name in the card text and add it to hand. And then you can choose the remaining cards and place them back on the deck in order of your choosing. It's just really good, and of course, if Dark Magician is normal or special summon to your field whatsoever, except during the damage step, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and banish it. However, you can only use each effect of Dark Magical Circle once per turn. Moving on, triple Illusion Magic. Tribute 1 spellcast attack monster, add 2 copies of Dark Magician from your deck and or graveyard to your hand. You can only activate 1 Illusion Magic per turn. Pretty straightforward deck cleanse. It helps you draw your cards. What I like to do is I'll either summon Magician's Rod, or if I have Magician's Robe, I'll just summon that. And then discard a Spell Trap to special summon this card. It'll be usually a Dark Magical Curtain that you'll want to get rid of with this. And then special summon Dark Magician, and then tribute it off for Illusion Magic since it's only 700 beat stick. And then add your other 2 copies to your hand. That way you can go off with your other combos, mainly your Eternal Soul, your Navigation, and then you have those other 2 copies of Dark Magic Curtain to just kind of basically discard fodder, you know, because they're kind of a dead draw. Not saying that it's not useful, but still. Moving on, we have 3 copies of Dark Magic Expanded. Apply these effects in sequence based on the number of Dark Magician and or Dark Magician Girl cards on the field and in the graveyards. Now, graveyards to graveyards. If it's 1 or more, 1 Dark Spellcast attack monster on the field gains 1000 attack until the end of this turn. 2 or more this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards and effects in response to your Spell Trap cards or effect activation. Also, Spell and Trap cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and 3 or more Dark Spellcast attack monsters you currently control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. Just an all-around amazing card. It buffs them, it makes them immune to card effects. It's just amazing, it really is. Moving on, we have 3 copies of Dark Magic Attack. This is the heavy storm of the deck. It just wipes out everything. If you have Dark Magician, which you're pretty much always going to with this build. And I just really think it's good. Moving on, we have 3 copies of Dark Magic Curtain. This is pretty simple. You pay off your life points, which admittedly is a lot at first. But the more damage you take, the less severe the cost for this card becomes. And you special summon 1 Dark Magician from your deck. And then of course you cannot normal summon other monsters to turn. You cannot summon other monsters to turn you after this card. There are 2 major downsides to this card. One is that it has to be from the deck, and with Illusion Magic you're usually going to have them in your hand. And the other problem with this is it has to be the only card you basically summon out that turn, which kind of sucks. I don't really see that half life point cost is too much of a deal, because you're gonna basically OTK if anything else with this deck anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Moving on, and that will of course finish up for the spells. Moving on to the traps. We only have 7. 1 copy of Magic Cylinder, just because I really love this card. And it's just great for burning off the remainder of someone's life points if they're just holding on by thread. Next up, triple Magician Navigation. This just allows you to special summon 1 Dark Magician, and then special summon another one, whether it be Apprentice Illusion Magician, Mahad. Usually it'll go for Dark Magician and you're a Apprentice Illusion Magician, but you know, whatever floats your boat. And then if you control Dark Magician, except to turn this card into the graveyard, you can banish it from your graveyard, then target one face-up spell trap card your opponent controls. Its effects are negated until the end of this turn, which goes great against Pendulum Magicians, Magician's Right Hand, just so many cards. It really is just a great card. And finally, Trap Off the Traps. We're running 3 copies of Eternal Soul. The reason that this card's at 3 is pretty simple. Every Dark Magician Instant monster in your monster zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. If this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. You can only use the following effect of Eternal Soul once per turn. And then, of course, you can also only activate one of these effects. Special summon one Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard, which is good because if they destroy one Eternal Soul, your Dark Magician goes to graveyard, no problem. You can summon them back. Or you can add one Dark Magic attack or 1,000 knives from your deck to your hand. So it's basically, you either get the Monster Reborn effect, or you get the Tribute to the Doomed the Heavy Storm effect. So I just feel it's really great. For the extra deck, or side deck, I'm not running anything. I'm keeping this build pretty pure. I guess if you really wanted to, you could run triple Illusion Magician and triple Draco Sack, cards like that, but I just don't really see the point, because normally you're going to keep your cards out on the field. That way you have Dark Magician and cards to use the Dark Magic attack and stuff like that, but whatever. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, Mr. Phoenix, signing out. See you guys next time. Have a good one.